Hello everyone, welcome back to Cambridge IGCSE. Today our topic is IGCSE Maths 0580 Specimen 2020 Paper 2. So we're going to solve this paper. And previously I had made a video on May-June 2020 Paper 2 too. You could click the card above and check that out as well. So if you're new to this channel, hi, this is Crazy IGCSE where you can study 7 IGCSE subjects at one place. The subjects include biology, physics, maths, ESL, business, economics, accounts, exam tips and hacks. Also, you get paper structures and solve past papers. So here's IGCSE at your fingertips. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. So the question 1, we have to work out the time the train takes. So it was at 7:32 the next day, and previously it was 22:40. So 22:40 can be converted to 10:40. After that, we try and minus 7:32 and 10:40. So now you know you cannot minus 4 from 3. So you will have to add 1 hour to 32, which means 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. And 60 plus 32 we will do, which will give us 92. Then we erase this 32 and we write 92 over here. Then we get 2 and 5, so 52. Now we know that it is 52 minutes. We need to find the hours. So first of all, from 10:40 to 7:32, it will take 8 hours. So now to find the hours, you have 10:40 and 7:32. So we'll go from 10:40 onwards. So 11:40, 12:40, 140, 240, 340, 440, 540, 640, 740. Sorry, you cannot go to 740 because it is 7:32. So you have to stop at 640. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get 8 hours and 52 minutes. After that, in a box of 80 glasses, 3 are broken. Work out the percentage of broken glasses in the box. So you do 3 by 80 into 100 because you have to find the percentage and you get 3.75. Then question 3, put a ring around the number with the largest value. So now we can convert from the calculator 1 by 3, which is 0.333. Then 3 by 10 is 0.3 and 33 percentage is 0.33. So it's clearly that 0.33 is the largest value, which is also 1 by 3. Then explain why Chai is wrong. He says that 8 centimeters square is the same as 80 millimeters square. It is wrong because the units are different, because 1 centimeter square is equal to 100 millimeters square. Question 5. Y is equal to mx plus c. Find the value of y when m is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 7, and c is equal to minus 3. So y is equal to minus 2, which will be the m, into x is 7, minus 7, then plus c, this minus 3 is c. Now whenever you're adding the values in your calculator, you always put brackets so that you get the correct answer and you get 11 as the answer. Now this is a stem and leaf diagram and you have to complete it. So here you can see that you have 124, 130, 129, 116, 132 and other numbers, and you have 10, 11, 12 and 13. Now if you do not remember the concept of stem and leaf diagram, you can definitely go and check out the stem and leaf plotting diagram video of mine. So you can click the card above. And so you have 10, 11, 12, 13. So the last number, like this number, the third digit, is going to enter in these values. So 10 means you have 7, you have only 7, so you can just write 7 directly. Then 11 you have 6, you have 8, 4. Yeah, so now you always write it in ascending order, so it's 4, 6 and 8. Then 12 you have 4, 9, 0, 7. So you can write 0, 4, 7, 9. Then 13, you have 0 and you have 2. So write 0 and 2. Then use a ruler. The question 7 is out of the 2020 syllabus, so this topic won't come in your exam for doing construction arcs. Then question 8, triangle ABC is an isosceles, AC is parallel to BD, find the value of A and the value of B. So you know that this is an isosceles triangle, so you can easily find out the angle A and angle B. So if you do 180 minus 40, which is equal to 140, and since the two angles will be equal, you can divide it by 2 and get 70. So now you know that this is 70. If this is 70, then even this will be 70. So you get 70 and 70. Now to find this B angle, so first of all, you got A angle, which is 70. Now to find B, you can just do like the angle of a straight line is 180 degree. So it can be 180 minus 70 is equal to 40. Then rearrange the formula yw is equal to 5w is minus 3y plus 7 is equal to 0. So first of all, you can bring the 7 here. So it becomes is equal to 7 as 0 plus 7 is equal to 7. Then 5w minus 3y is equal to 7. Since you have to make w the subject, you could do 3y minus 7. So you can bring it to the other side. So it becomes 5w is equal to 3y minus 7. Then to make w alone, you can just divide the whole equation by 5. So you get 3y minus 7 by 5. Then explain why root of 3 is irrational and it can't be written as a fraction. It can't be written as a fraction because when you do 3, you should not get a fraction. You only get decimals like this, but you don't get a fraction. It cannot be written as a fraction. Then 11. The mass m kilograms of a horse is 429 kilogram. Correct to the nearest kilogram. Complete the statement about the value of m. So if it's nearest kilogram, they haven't given you any particular um, value. So you can count it as 1. So you can just do 1 divided by 2 is. So here you have to calculate, if you complete the statement about the value of m, so it says that the mass m kilograms of a horse is 429 kilograms, correct to the nearest kilogram. So since they're not giving you any particular value like 2 kilogram or anything, so you can just consider 1 and you could do 1 divided by 2 is equal to 0.5 and 0.5. Then to find the lower bound and upper bound, first of all, you have to find the lower bound here and then the upper bound here. So for the lower bound, you minus 0.5 from 429 and you get 428.5. For upper bound, you do 429 plus 0.5 and you get 429.5. Question 12, find PQ. Now we have to find this line. So here we already know in ABC diagram that is 5.2. So we could do 12.4 is equal to 21.7. So 5.2 is equal to question mark. Now that way we can do the cross multiplication method. So it becomes 5.2 into 21.7 divided by 12.4. So that is equal to 9.1. Then solve the inequality n plus 7 less than 5n minus 8. So that we know that the numbers with a coefficient, we can bring it to the left side. So then we bring 5n to the left, so that becomes 1n minus 5n, which is equal to minus 4n. Then we bring 7 to the other side, so it becomes minus 8 minus 7 is equal to minus 50. Minus 8 minus 7 is equal to minus 15. So minus 4n is less than minus 15. So then we can do division. So minus 15 divided by minus 4 is equal to 3.75. Now since here we have the minus sign, we can shift the sign to the other side so it becomes greater and it becomes n is greater than 3.75. Question 14. Without using your calculator, work out 117 by 12 plus 13 by 20. So here you try and first convert this into a proper fraction. So it becomes 12 into 1, 12 plus 17. So then you get 12 plus 17, which is equal to 29. I'm sorry, that is 1 7 by 12, not 17. So 12 into 1 is 12 plus 7 is equal to 19 by 12. So then plus 13 by 20. So then we have to cross multiply. So this side we multiply by 20 and this side we multiply by 12, and then we get 380 divided by 240 plus 156 divided by 240. So you get 536 by 240. Now since this is it's not a proper fraction, so then you can find the mixed fraction for it, and then you get 240 into 2, which is 480, and then you get 56 over here. So it becomes 256 by 240 by 240. Now next question, here is a sequence of numbers. So find the next term of the sequence. So here you can make out that this is minus 2. So after you do minus 1, minus 2, it's also equal to minus 3. And then find an expression for the nth term of the sequence. Now we know that the um, common difference is minus 2, since all are getting deducted by minus 2. So you write minus 2, and then when you do minus 2 into 1, you get minus 2. Now minus 2 plus or minus what gives you 7? Minus 2 plus 9 gives you 7. Same way, if you do minus 2 into 2, which is equal to minus 4. Minus 4 into what gives you 3? Minus 4 plus 9 gives you 5. Same way if you do, you will get the correct answer, and this will be the expression for the sequence. Then question 16. A hexagon has 5 angles that each measure 115 degrees. Calculate the sides of the sixth angle. So you know hexagon is a six-sided polygon. So you have to use the equation n minus 2 into 180. So you know the number of sides, which is 6. So you can substitute n as 6. Minus 2 into 180 is equal to 720. This is the total angle, the sum of angle of the whole hexagon. So now we know that 115 is for 5 angles each. That will be 575. Now to find the sixth angle, you know the complete one, which is 720 minus 575, which will give you 145 as the angle. Then question 17. Calculate the area of this trapezium. So that is half a plus b h, or half h a plus b. So then you can do a plus b, which is 8 plus 12. Now to find this height, you can use the Pythagoras theorem. So you can do 8 square minus 4 square, which will give you 6.9, and the height will be into 6.9. And you know that you have to find the height because it's a 4-mark question, which means you have to show some of the working. There'll be quite a few steps to complete to get the correct answer. Then when you complete this, you get 69.3. Question 18a. Shade the region in each of the Venn diagrams below. So this is A complement union B. So this means not A. You should not do A, but remaining it is union B, which means the entire part is going to be colored except the A part. So this A part will not be taken. So it's going to be like this. Then after that, it will be D intersect E, and then complement intersect F. So this one means this whole part, which is D and E intersection part, will not be there. That means you can leave that part, and the remaining F part will be there. So this part will be shaded. Then use a calculator to find a decimal value. This is a 1-mark question, so you can directly put this into your calculator and you'll get 1.37. Then write the recurring decimal 0.32 as a fraction. So the recurring number is 2. You must show all your working, and it's for 2 marks. So first you can do 10x is equal to, first of all, 0.32. If it is into 10, 0.32 will go one step further, so it becomes 3.2. Then we bring 100x is equal to 32.32. and then you get 90x as you minus is equal to 29, and then x is equal to 29 by 90. 21, we have to find the diagram which is matching to the function. So 1 minus 3 by x. We know that the m is passing through y over here because it's 1, and that will be a, because you see 1 is passing through y, that which is the m. This is the y-axis and it is passing through y, so that is a. After that, 2x squared, y is equal to 2x squared. We know the y-intercept will then be 0, which means it passes through 0. And if you look at the C diagram, it is passing through 0 over here. So that is C. Then minus 4 by x. So you know that D and F are 1 by x graphs. Since they are like this, you know that D and this diagram F is 1 by x graphs, but we do not know which is the positive and which is the negative. So which is the negative is this part, because it is starting over here and it is going here. If it is positive, you see it is on this part and then this. That's why D is the correct answer, as it is negative, which is this. Then 22, find the probability that the soccer team wins at least one of the two matches, which means the first match 1 loss and the second match 1 loss. So you do 2 by 3 into 1 by 4, which gives you 2 by 12. And you need to do this in your working, not in your calculator. So you get 2 into 1, which is 2, 3 into 4, which is equal to 12. Now we can do 1 minus 2 by 12. So 1 as a whole means 12 by 12. So you can do 12 by 12 minus 2 by 12 and you get 10 by 12 as your answer. Question 23, find the value of k. So first of all, you know the equation theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So here you have 6 pi as your answer already as a length, which is equal to theta by 360 into 2 into pi into the radius is 9. After that, you have to find the theta value right now. So for that you can do 6 pi divided by 2 into pi into 9 into 360. So you basically just rearrange and then you get 120 as a theta value. Then to find the value of k for the area, you do theta by 360 into pi r square, which means theta is 120, and 120 by 360 into pi into 9 square will give you 27 pi. You already know that pi is um, already having a value, but you need to find this k value. So k here is 27. So 27 is your answer. Now this is a box plot question which has been recently added to the Maths IGCSE syllabus. So here you have to identify if Tom is correct by his statement that the monthly costs with Electro Company are lower and really less than with Spark Company. So first we find the median and the interquartile range for Electro Company and Spark Company. So here you know that the median is for Electro Company over here will be 52, and for Spark Company will be 46. So that's done, and that way for the median, you can identify about their costs. So you see that Electro Company has a higher median, but here in the statement, Tom says that it is lower. So Tom here is wrong about the costs, as the median of Electro is higher than the median of Spark. So in this question, Electro Company has made 52 as its median and Spark Company has made 46 as its median. So 52 is higher than 46. So that's why about the costs part, median of Electro is higher, thus Tom is wrong. Now Tom is right about varying as IQR, which is the interquartile range for Electro Company, is less compared to Spark. So after finding the lower bound for Electro Company, which is 42, and upper bound, which is 60, so 60 minus 42 is 18, and for Spark Company it is 38 lower bound and 64 as the upper bound. So 64 minus 38 gives us 26. So thus Tom is right in this matter that it varies. um Tom electro companies varies less than spark company, as electro companies having an interquartile range of 18 and spark companies having an interquartile range of 26. So you have to analyze this well as in this format so you can get all 4 marks. Then 25, find a turning point of y is equal to x squared plus 4x minus 3 by completing the square. So x plus 2 square plus 2 square, as we do 4 divided by 2, which is 2, is minus 3. So then it becomes plus, this will be 2 square, right? So that becomes minus 4 minus 3, then it becomes minus 7. So here we get 2 as the answer, and then b is also minus 7. So 2 and 7 becomes 2 minus 7. Then find the value of x. So x will be 55, as that is due to alternate segment theorem. And if you want to check about the alternate segment theorem topic, then you can click on the card above. Find the value of y, so that is 115, because opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180. So here if you see, this is a cyclic quadrilateral and the angles opposite will add up to 180. So this is 65, which means that this should be 180 minus 65, which is 115. Simplify 27x raised to 6 and 1 by 3, power 1 by 3. So here we have, when you expand, 1 by 3 applies to 27 as well. So that is 3. And we have x, and then 6 into 1 by 3, which gives us 2. So 3x squared. Find the value of 64x raised to 4 raised to 0.5 into 4x raised to minus 2. So 4x raised to minus 2 to make it positive power, so we can become 4 by x squared. So 64 0.5 is 8. So 8x squared there, and it becomes 8x squared because 4 into 0.5 is 2. So 8x squared into 4x squared. So we can cut the x squared as that is common, and 8 into 4 will remain. So that is 32. Then solve the simultaneous equation. So here you know that y is equal to 5x squared plus 4x minus 19, and y is equal to 4x plus 1. So for that, we can just do 5x squared plus 4x minus 19 is equal to 4x plus 1. Then we bring it to the other side. So plus 4 becomes minus 4 and plus 1 becomes minus 1, and that way it is equal to 0. Put a 0 over here, and then you can cancel out the common ones. So plus 4 minus 4 will give us 0 anyways, so you can cancel that out, and minus 19 minus 1 gives us minus 20. So we remain with 5x squared minus 20 is equal to 0. Then 5x we bring this minus 20 to the other side, so it becomes 0 plus 20, which is equal to 20. Then 5x squared is equal to 20. So to find x squared, we can do 20 by 5, which is 4. To remove this power and find the x value, we can put the root of 4, which gives us 2. So here we have plus minus 2. So here plus minus 2 means plus 2, and at second value is minus 2. These are our x values. So first you substitute the positive 2. So 4, 2 plus 1. Substitute the x over here in this equation, which is 4x plus 1. And then we get 9. So we can write 2, 9. And minus 2 we can substitute and we get minus 7. So minus 2, minus 7. So this is the end of our topic.